live from the tuna capital of the Philippines.
And the rising star of the South,
Bringing you the past, latest, future news in local. Earth News for the headlines.
1965 Montealto eruption, considered one of the strongest eruptions.
Typhoon Ulysses causes soil erosion in Quirino.
Vios warns Metro Manila and nearby areas for the big one.
In more than 400 years, Taal Volcano has erupted 34 times. Among the eruptions, the most devastating was occurred in 1754. The eruption in 1965 was also horrific. Based on the experience of the survivors then, among the dangers of the volcanic eruption is the expelling of volcanic debris.
Above Lake Taal this week, a pillar of smoke and flame and steam. It mushroomed at one time 10,000 feet into the air, a funeral pyre for hundreds of Filipino villagers and fishing families. Most were trapped in their beds when the volcano boiled over after 54 years of smoldering serenity.
This is the actual footage of Taal Volcano eruption in 1965. From the sky, you can see how tall the volcanic materials were thrown away.
Officials say the final figure will certainly exceed 500.
The ash column rises like a tower. The eruption can also be seen from the lake. According to the previous reports, everyone was shocked by the sudden eruption of the volcano. An estimated 200 people were killed. Hundreds of pets were also killed. The houses on Volcano Island devastated by the intensity of the volcanic eruption. In the video that we shared by PVOX Information Dissemination, one of the survivors shared his base search experience or the horizontal expelling of burning volcanic debris. They were in situ Manalaw, Agoncillo before. His father was one of the casualties in the 1965 eruption.
Wala naman pala doon. Sigaw ako ng sigaw na tulungan nyo. Kaya ang ano ko nga, kung may nakatulong ako siguro, may ligtas yung tatay ko. Kitang-kita ko yung apoy, gumagan niya sa ibabaw ng tubig, papunta sa amin. Apoy na yun, apoy na may nangunguna yung usok.
Within over 400 years, Taal Volcano has erupted 34 times.
In Nagtipunan, Quirino, about 50 families were evacuated due to soil erosion. Relocation is the call of residents who are afraid to settle in the area.
After the severe devastation of Typhoon Ulysses, there was a soil erosion in the town of Nagtipunan in Quirino Province. According to the Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, large chunks of rocks and land were scattered in the barangay San Pugo. About 50 families or more than 100 individuals were evacuated to Pugo Central School. By now, the area is passable and some rescuers entered. Residents call for the relocation for fear of returning to the area. In Barangay Kaet, the residents risk their lives just to cross the rushing river. They ride on a raft tied to both banks of the Conwap River. NDRRMO still cannot enter the barangay due to another landslide caused by the typhoon. It is also difficult for them to contact the residents there. Clearing operations continue to reach the area. In Alfonso, Castañeda, Nueva Vizcaya, there is still no power and water supply. LGU is already in the process of repairing the poles and lines damaged by the typhoon. It is also difficult to enter the barangays of Pelaway and Kawayan because of the landslide. Clearing operations still continue. According to the LGU's partial report, the amount of damage to agriculture in the province has reached more than 58 million pesos, more than 35 million pesos in infrastructure. Matthew Flores reporting.
Last April 2015, a magnitude of 7.8 earthquake shook Nepal, killing thousands of people. That is why Vios was also worried that even Metro Manila and some neighboring provinces will also experience strong earthquakes due to the valley fault system. What are areas will be damaged by the big one?
A 7.8 magnitude earthquake shook Nepal last April 25, 2015. Because of this, the Vios reminded again that anytime a magnitude 7.2 earthquake can shake Luzon, because the West Valley Fault is already active. 100-kilometer long West Valley Fault will pass through Bulacan, Rizal, Quezon City, Marikina, Pasig, Makati, Taguig, Muntinlupa, Cavite, and Laguna. 84 barangays from these cities and provinces are at risk of being shaken by a strong earthquake. With the looming danger we may face in the event of a strong earthquake, it is still very important to be very careful and prepared. This is Matthew Flores reporting.
That is if we have preparation, and not only the West Valley Fault needs to be prepared, but also the 10-kilometer East Valley Fault in Rizal, where 12 barangay in Rodriguez Rizal and in San Mateo can be hit by magnitude 6.2 earthquake.
That is all for the news today. I am Shaira Ysabel Alteza.
I am Kirk Montealto, and this is Earth News.
6 days to go till Christmas. Stay safe and Merry Christmas to everyone.